Anyway, the recording's fine. So we can continue. And go slinging around all over the place with Carpe Retractum.
You can also use Carpe Retractum to pull certain levers.
It is.
See if you can find one on a wall and try it out.
Alright. I don't know why, but when I was younger, I could have sworn that there was a secret area behind Ron right here.
Or maybe not.
First,
area in the game, like the roof.
Yeah, like right here. I don't know why, because there obviously isn't.
It's weird that they got that there. It's just
leap onto the tile to spring into
space
the
for no
air.
reason.
Yeah, like you would think that they would put something here, or that they would just put a wall it off, but oh, missed it. Anyway,
Carpe Retractum can also be used to pull things towards you. See if you can find something to cast at. Then climb up onto it.
I also like how they have these random paintings on the wall in this dungeon.
Yeah, it's literally just decoration.
Yeah.
They're kind of meaningless.
You can understand them having those things like around Hogwarts, but in the dungeons, well, like the spell dungeons, not the castle dungeons.
You can jump over pits like this one, Ron.
I don't know why they're really there.
Arrow key to run towards it.
Okay, so the game is still going to be
Continue
tutorializing.
holding
Excellent.
the arrow key and press the right mouse button to jump.
You can still move around. You don't have to wait for it to finish.
Yeah. But I mean like the thing with the pit. It's when you fall into it. I appreciate that you don't restart from the last save point when you fall into a pit in this game.
True.
That's
so
a wizard card.
In HP2, what, does it go back to the last save point?
Yeah, when you die, when you fall into a pit, you like outright die,
Can also be used on certain
as opposed to
Now give
Just
it a
like
go.
losing a bit of health.
yeah. You lose like 1 or 2% of your health in this game when you fall into a pit. By the way, there was a pixie float buzzing around those ropes. Is there any reason why that was there? Because as far as I know, it doesn't appear.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Is that a glitch or is that like foreshadowing to the next area?
Yeah, they might. I don't know. They might have just forgotten to clean it up, but
Professor
could be
Lupin?
foreshadowing.
That thing doesn't look very friendly.
So it doesn't have any like significance inside the editor or anything like that?
It might throw exploding wizard
I mean,
crackers.
it would be there, or there'd be
Spells
something
may
spawning
not
it
be
or something,
effective
but
in this situation. Try not to let the wizard
yeah.
crackers
I
touch
mean,
you while they're in the air.
it's not a
When they
glitch
land,
in terms of it was intentional, but they probably
But be
just didn't
careful.
get rid of it.
If
They
you're
forgot
not
to
quick
get rid of
enough, the crackers will explode.
Interesting. So more of an
Or-
oversight
or-
than a glitch.
Go ahead, Ron.
Yeah.
See if you can pick up a wizard cracker and throw it back at
Either
you.
that or they really were just overshadowing. Oh, this bug again, not this.
Please tell me
come
this
on.
isn't bugging.
So many people get this, and I literally don't understand why it happens.
For me, it's either here or these guys don't jump out. It's like there's two separate glitches here.
Should we just cheat through this part, go down?
I don't have debug mode on, but sure. There was just a save point recently. My CD drive is making a funny noise.
CD drives. 2017. 2018, sorry. I still haven't kind of clicked on that it's 2018 now.
I still haven't. I'm still signing things like 2017.
True.
Oh boy. Load game. Carpe Retractum.
I think for me, time has kind of stopped. Not stopped, but like, I'm less aware.
Professor Lupin?
Since 2013,
Doesn't
every
look
year is
very
kind of,
friendly.
I don't know.
That is an imp,
A
Ron.
blur.
Beware.
Feels
It
like the
might
same-
throw
it's the
exploding
same thing,
wizard
yeah.
crackers. Spells may not be effective in this situation.
Let me
Try
just
not
see
to
if
let
it
the
triggers
wizard
the
crackers touch
same
you while
bug
they're
this
in the
time.
air. When they land, you can pick them up.
You threw that one,
But be careful. If you're not quick enough, the crackers
which I
will
think you did the
explode.
first time.
Go ahead, Ron.
Nope, not doing
See if you
anything.
can pick up a wizard
Alright,
cracker
well-
and throw it back at the imp.
Ghost mode it is. Just
Yeah, it's
climbing into
going
the
up.
next room. You saw nothing. Alright.
Oh no! I hope that noise isn't what I think it is.
Oh, shut up, Ron. Pixies are amazing.
Is Ron like a wuss in this game still?
Basically. Ron's like, whoa, look at that spell go.
I'm surprised he wasn't sorted into Hufflepuff. Yeah.
I mean, he did the whole bravery thing in like
A cauldron
Deathly
cake.
Hallows book and
I'll bet
stuff.
They're worth loads more than beans in Fred and George's shop. Diphosa! Diphosa!
Have you ever thought that maybe like
Diphosa!
Hufflepuff is just a house of stoners? And that's just a weird question because
Sort of.
Hufflepuff and the head of house is a Herbology teacher, and they all seem like super sort of calm and serene.
And they're like, Hagrid called them a bunch of duffers, which is like losers, right?
Yeah. Bunch of nobodies. But yeah. I did come across a theory that stated that they're all just a bunch of stoners. And yeah, just the name of the house.
Hufflepuff.
Hufflepuff. They huff and they puff.
Thanks,
They've got
J.K.
Herbology-
Rowling.
They got a Herbology teacher as the
Oops.
head. Oh my gosh.
First official fall off the level of this game.
What about the one you did in the last one?
That was on purpose.
Okay. So it's not official.
There we go.
This is such a cool mechanic. I wish this existed in HP2. Like, fully.
Kind of wish they just made an entire game around this.
Of what, Carpe?
Yeah. There are a couple mechanics in games that I've seen that are... I wish they would have made an entire game around.
Yeah, it would make for like pretty cool puzzle games or platformer games.
It's like Portal, 5 years ahead of Portal, almost. You know, because you're slinging around all over the place.
Yep.
It's not really
fair
like
enough.
Portal at all. I don't know why I said that.
Doing Portal in this would be really tricky, like extremely hard. I don't think there's any way you could get that mechanic to work with the Unreal script because of how you have to manipulate the map and stuff.
Portal was made in the Source engine, right?
Be careful. It can shoot fire out of its,
Yes, the one that was used for Half-Life.
Half-Life and
Cast
Counter-Strike.
Rictus Sempra to knock it over.
Oh yeah.
Then cast again as needed to knock the fire crab into the trap.
What
Yeah,
else was
yeah.
made in the Source engine? Like Left 4 Dead and stuff?
I don't know.
Please tell me that's the way out.
Gary's mod, Q mod.
Garry's Mod, that's another one.
Yeah, that's like a fan made. Isn't that like a fan made thing?
I think it started out as fan-made and Valve decided they like it, so they decided to like officially support it. I think.
Did they end up charging for it?
I couldn't tell you that. Someone gifted it to me on Steam, so I would assume so.
They actually. Oh my gosh.
I don't know how much it would cost though.
A fan made game and tried to make money off it.
Yeah, Valve was like 10 years ahead of their time with the paid mods thing, weren't they?
Well, the mod's paid as well.
Bethesda has started doing paid mods on Steam on their like equivalent to Steam-ish. Other than that,
I don't know how effective it is to kind of try and enforce paid mods. Paid games, yeah, but like mods, that's the kind of thing that anyone can use. It'll just be available on the internet, like not even like torrent or anything, just generally on the internet.
yeah,
So
I think it's kind of a dumb idea. I can see why they would want to do it, to like add revenue streams to Skyrim however many years after it's been out, but I think it's kind of a dumb idea. I think they're in Fallout 4 now as well.
well, would DLC count as basically a paid mod? I guess
Sort
it
of.
would, wouldn't it?
I believe, and I'm not sure about this, but did Ron just run into the wall? Ron just totally ran into the wall.
Cutscene.
That was
Whoa!
an interesting camera angle.
Is it inside the wall?
I think he was inside the
Okay,
torch
nothing.
thing. Anyway, as I was saying, I believe the idea behind the paid mods is like users can submit ideas to Bethesda to be like official mini DLCs,
Uh-huh.
but I'm not completely sure how that works. So
I guess you can't really call DLCs mods. Well, you sort of can, but they don't really add any new mechanics or anything. So
yeah, they
Well,
work on the same like technical principles, but I don't know
It's just more
Mods
like,
are like inherently user created, so
now they're called third-party mods. There's a new name for it.
oh really?
Well, it depends on the game.
So what are your mods called?
Carpe Retractum.
User-made, third-party, just mods.
I don't know. I still
Obviously-
think I still think hacking sounds cooler.
Not really.
You don't
Well,
think so?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I can call this hacking, because I'm not changing the game. I'm not really messing with anything inside the game. I'm adding
I mean,
extensions.
you've decompiled the source for Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone or Philosopher's Stone or whichever, so you kind of have.
Sorcerer's Stone. Well, I basically asked a friend of mine to make a compiler for it,
Uh-huh.
because there wasn't one shipped with the game.
So there you
And
go.
I
You're
get-
doing stuff that the developers didn't intend.
Yeah, I guess so.
Carpe Retractum.
But even with
Oops.
all, oh my gosh, this is the second official.
Carpe
Are we keeping a death counter now? Oh, come on!
Third one, brilliant.
Carpe Retractum.
I'm gonna charge you £5 for every death.
We're gonna be broke by the end of this game.
Carpe Retractum.
I'll have enough to buy a new computer by the end of this.
If you've got a computer, you'll have enough to buy a new car.
New car. But I won't crash it.
Carpe Retractum.
Excellent. You're never gonna let that go, are you?
No, you should have not mentioned it. You should have not mentioned it. It's gonna become a meme by this point, you know? Do it a few more times.
Dragonite crashes his car. Excellent.
Depulso. Depulso.
Does this statue or suit of armor do anything? No. What were we talking about before this?
Hello.
Mods and hacking and
We're
compilers
talking
and
about
stuff?
mods and hacking, and me saying that I'm not really modding. I'm not really hacking. I'm just adding extensions. I'm not doing the irresponsible thing of
Carpe
changing how the game's original packages work, because that would be super crappy for people with different
Carpe Retractum.
builds of the game. The core game has to stay the same, otherwise, you know,
Sure.
it doesn't work across every single game.
Let's see if these guys work. Okay, good. They're not like static or anything. Stop that. You remember the scene in the first game where Malfoy would basically do the imp thing and throw wizard crackers at you?
Oh, that was so fun.
Yeah. That used to give me so much trouble, and then I played this game and realized that it was basically the same mechanic. And then it
Yeah.
didn't seem that difficult anymore for some reason.
In this game, you don't even have to do it. Because the bug
Yeah.
bugs out. Yeah, I'm kind of a little bit worried now. I'm thinking maybe I shouldn't add the imps to any of my levels just in case.
Just in case. For what it's worth, I've never seen them do it in any. I've never seen the imps glitch in any area besides this one.
Alright.
So I don't know what it is about the Carpe Retractum challenge that does it. The game is just giving chocolate frogs left and right here.
Yeah, this game is too, I don't know, too generous. and stuff.
They make fun of games today for being too easy, but I don't know. This one kind of edges on that as well. Did I miss a secret?
I think the hardest experience I've had with gaming is The Witcher 3. There's one combat level which is just it's so difficult to beat, and it's made even worse by being, you know, on a PC.
What, with the controls, you mean?
Yeah. It's one of those ones where you fight a boss and no matter what you do, it seems like you're not doing any damage.
Skyrim has a few of those. Depending on, like, your level when you get to certain boss fights and stuff. Another chocolate frog, wow.
Carpe Retractum. Carpe Retractum. Carpe Retractum.
It's basically a boss battle where the boss, you know, it's super high, like HP,
Uh-huh.
Um,
So it's
and
just a grind fest.
the only way to cause damage is to cast a spell, and the spell has to like sort of regenerate every
Oh,
like,
so it's-
like half a
You
minute
found all 10 challenge
to
shields, which
yeah,
means
and then the
you
thing
get to
spawns
visit the
minions,
bean
which are
bonus
also
room.
hard to beat as well.
So it's really a
So-
grind fest.
Yeah. So yeah, you're always distracted.
This is the bean bonus room.
That's right, Ron.
Yeah.
Collect as many goodies as you can
Oh, look at
before
Ron
the time
jumping.
runs out.
This I never liked that little jumpy skippy thing.
The static run animation.
No, like him just skipping on like 2 feet.
Oh,
It's just out of character. It's weird.
well, he did have that thing in the 4th game where he was like obsessed with beans.
He's obsessed with anything that he can eat, to be honest.
Yeah, I guess
It's just Rod.
it's part of his character.
Yeah.
I remember Hermione whacking him with the book in the 6th movie and telling him, "Will you stop eating?"
Let's stop eating. Isn't that one? No, yeah, that's when Harry's.
That's when Harry was
missing.
late. Yeah.
Yeah, late. Yeah. Does that banner do anything?
I don't think so. Should I check? Nope.
I just wasted a bunch of time.
I don't care. There's enough beans in this game, even if you'd never visit the bean bonus
I
room.
really like this bean bonus room because it keeps upgrading each challenge, and you have like more stuff, like different things to collect.
Uh-huh.
I wish there's this game, like I think it nailed it in terms of collectibles.
I kind of wish there was more to spend them on, so you had to budget them. But
Yeah, true. I mean, if you try and buy every single wizard card, then
yeah, that does add up after a
they-
while. But
yeah,
I don't know. Even then, it seems like there's always more beans than I need. More pumpkin patties than I need.
I just use the give beans command or add beans or whichever it is.
Or you can do that, yeah.
Only when I'm debugging. That's my excuse.
Only when you're debugging stuff.
Yeah.
Have you added any instances of where you can like spend beans and stuff in your modding?
Like an example, like what?
Like vendors or for cards or other things, I guess.
These stores will let us walk into any
I haven't
store
added any vendors in any of my levels before.
You can
I
have
haven't
another
used
go
them.
at the Carpe Retractum
I
challenge
tried
if
to
you
use them in
like.
HP3, but
or we could go
the way it
exploring.
works is kind of hard coded to what level they're in.
Oh,
So it's stupid. Though, to make it work, you have to rename your level to one of the levels in the game.
that's
supports it.
silly.